Welcome back to DVC Weekly. My name is Jason Erpelding. I'm the broker of Buy and Sell DVC. As always, I'm here with Scott Ferrioli.
I'm the owner of DVC-Rental.com and BuyandSellDVC.com.
And this is episode 73, June 29th, 2022. As always, you can find the Buy and Sell at BuyandSellDVC.com and the DVC-Rental at DVC-Rental.com. Remember the dash to save the cash. Today's June 29th, 2022. Your 11-month window is going to be May 29th, 2023. 7-month window, January 29th, 2023. It's the middle of summer. Hopefully everyone's staying cool. I just want to, you're from Long Island, right?
Yes, sir.
So in the summers in Long Island, is there did you play baseball in the summer or in the pool or?
I did play baseball and sports during the summer. I didn't have a lot of friends that had pools, and we didn't have a pool, but we lived by the water, so a lot of my time was spent in the bay or, at the ocean.
So I'm just going to, have you ever heard of something called detasseling?
No.
Okay. In the Midwest, that's where kids, like high school kid ages, they have to pick the seed corn. So if anyone out there is detasseling this summer, be sure to stay cool.
Pick the seed corn?
Again, I will tell you, I'm from the city in Iowa. I'm not from the country, but we would go detassel, and we have to go in rows of corn, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing, so I'm sorry if I'm disappointing the farmers by not knowing.
I need to hear more about this. Like, the seed corn, what is that? Can you give us anything else besides?
Okay, so we're either going down the male rows or the female rows. I'm not sure which rows, and we have to.
You have gender corn?
For the seed corn, I believe, again, I hope I'm not. You have to pull the thing out of the corn. You have to pull them by hand, and you start at like 5 a.m. and you go till like 1 p.m.
Okay.
And
I've never heard of anything like this. This is
in the Midwest. I'm sure that there's still detasseling going on in the Midwest. So stay cool out there. So I don't want to take up a lot of time on the detasseling. We're going on right to the buy and sell DVC
I'm
side
never
of
looking
things.
at corn the same way again.
So the one thing I just want to say is, like, some people, they move to Central Florida after they've been DVC members. And they say, oh, we live here now. We need to sell our membership. Mm-hmm. Well, the one thing about living in Central Florida is somebody can say, I live, like, everything seems to be 25 to 45 minutes apart, even though it's, so my thing is what happens is a lot of people they end up keeping their membership. Because if you live in, North Orlando, let's say you live in Lake Mary, Sanford, whatever, like, it's still a drive to go into Disney. So my thing is, I'm trying to promote that everyone that lives within a 25 to 50 mile radius of Walt Disney World, they should own DVC. I mean, that should be the slogan.
Not a bad idea. Or that you could have family come to visit you and you may not want them in your house. So you can look like the big shot and say, hey, why don't I put you up somewhere? But actually it's for you, because then you get the privacy. And
I'm not saying that maybe you don't want to own, 150 points, 200 points. Even if you own 25 to 50 points, you have anniversaries, birthdays, kids' graduations, kids' birthdays. Next thing you know, you're going to Saratoga Springs. Maybe it's only one night on a Saturday night, and you can drive in, because the reality of it is, like, if you stay Saratoga Springs, if you were to pay rack rate for Saratoga Springs studio or one bedroom, it's probably between 400 and
one bedroom?
Studio or one bedroom, 400 to 600.
Yeah, we'll say starting 400. If you're going up to the one bedroom, it could be probably maybe 7+ at that point.
So yeah, I'm just saying that you may, if you're in the Central Florida area, you probably want to keep your points. And you want to buy points if you don't own points. And just remember, on the resale side, you can, like, some people see a 25-point listing that we have that goes out in an email, and they say, what does 25 points give you? Well, it may only give you 1 to 2 nights a year in a studio, but maybe that's all you need for, just to supplement what you're doing. You live close to the area, you just want to spend 1 or 2 nights, you're already going vacations, other area. So it's nice to have, because you don't want to shell out $700 for a one bedroom at Saratoga Springs, if you're just going there for your son's 11th birthday, but all of a sudden you own a membership, you're using points, it feels a little bit different.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, so I just wanted to, you know, mention that. And plus, you remember, you still have Vero Beach. You can go to Hilton Head in January, 5 nights in the studio. It's only going to cost you 30 points.
I was looking at that yesterday. I was looking at those, because we mentioned it a couple of weeks ago. I was looking at those 6 points a night during the week in January, and I was trying to figure out what was, at the time, I can tell you right now, the first and the second were sold out. The rest of the whole month was available at Hilton Head. Just, I know our kids go back to school on the 4th, though, so I was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to swing it. But I was looking at Hilton Head just to look for something different. Being somewhat local, it's a drive, but want something different to use my points for.
Exactly. I mean, and again, you can't, for 30 points, I mean, you know.
Oh, yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
You can't go wrong with that. So, I mean, that's what I want you to take away from this episode. If you live within a 25 to 50 mile radius of Disney World, you should really own 25 to 50 points.
At least.
At least. Because, trust me, you're going to use them. I mean, you may end up adding on. There's something called add-on-itis, but you want to start with 25 to 50 points because you'll use them here or there, and you can still get the reservations under 7 months. You know, you have Saratoga Springs or Old Key West typically available, or Animal Kingdom. So that is my, that's the advertising I'm doing for this week or whatever. Like,
I think that's a good DVC tip, the local DVC tip.
Local DVC, that's my local DVC tip of the week. And now we're on to Scott's food review because he's local and he can go taste the food, which is if you own points, you can go stay on your points and taste the same food that Scott tastes.
I'm going to say there's going to be no seed corn, male or female, in this food review. Sorry, roll the clip.
Come here, I'm going to eat you. Get in my belly.
Okay, I want to preface this by saying that I've been trying to get this item for the last 2 years. I've only been to Magic Kingdom a couple times. And the last couple the times I've gone, it's either been shut down or it's been like weird operating hours, and I have not been able to get this. You've been to Magic Kingdom somewhat recently, haven't you, in the last year, we'll say?
Yes.
A couple of times. Have you tried the Cheeseburger Eggrolls yet or heard about them online?
I have not.
So right outside of Adventureland, they have a cart that sells Cheeseburger Eggrolls, and I kept hearing great things about them, and I wanted to try them, but they were closed, they were different weird times. I was never able to do it. I was finally able to get the Cheeseburger Egg Rolls. Now they also have something called the 50th Celebration Egg Roll, which you can get as well, and I'll talk about that in a later episode. But right now we're focusing on the Cheeseburger Egg Rolls. There were 2 egg rolls for $9.50. They used to be $7.50, I guess maybe a year ago or a year and a half ago. Disney's, they're $9.50 now, which hurts a little bit more. But essentially, you get an egg roll. It's not as crispy as like an egg roll you get from like a Chinese restaurant. It's more of I can't even remember what. It's a thinner skin egg roll, but ground beef, seasoning, cheese inside. Really, really, really nice. I'd say more of a spring roll. It was very nice. I enjoyed it. What's cool is, again, you get 2 so you can share with your family, or you can mix and match, and that's what we did. I got 1 egg roll and I got one of these 50th anniversary rolls. So this one, really good, not greasy like you could possibly expect from an egg roll. I give it a 7.9. I would definitely get the egg rolls again. It's something light and quick and different. Because a lot of times you get sick of stuff. A lot of times people think that all that Disney has for like snacks, you get quick burgers and hot dogs and
turkey leg,
like basic stuff. This is just something that's different that you don't really expect as much. Again, you take it to go, easy to go along and eat with you. Very pleasant, definitely liked it. 7.9.
So I'm curious.
Right outside.
But you said you heard about it. Where were you hearing? Is it like different Facebook groups, or do you have the insider person that's eating?
No insider person. These things are like relatively popular that people have been talking about for a while. So it's no, I can't claim that there's any special inside information. This has been out there for a while, and I was like, I got to try that. And then every time I went to go get it, couldn't get it. But first time, so if you're in the hub, the Magic Kingdom hub, right in front of the castle, and you start walking towards Adventureland, it's right outside the bridge where you go into Adventureland. So in case anybody's trying to figure out where it is, that's where it is. It's just a little cart. All it is a little cart. But definitely check it out. $9.50 for 2 egg rolls, a little expensive, but it's Disney and delicious though. Definitely check it out.
Nice. And now we're on to the DVC-rental side of things.
So I just want to address for people who are looking to possibly come down soon, locals who are looking for a getaway who don't own those 25 and 50 point contracts. Definitely check out our deals page. It's at dvc-rental.com/deals. Or if you're on the main page, there's buttons for deals. There's a couple different ways you can get to the deals. Check it out because, again, we have a couple of reservations still over 4th of July. We have a ton. We have the most, right now we have the most confirmed reservations we've ever had. Got a lot of last minute stuff. A lot of them are discounted. You know, there's, I don't know, honestly, the number offhand, but there's probably 30, 40 plus reservations that we have for July alone. Plus, you know, it goes out through, you know, March. But if you're looking for a last minute deal, definitely check that out. And again, those are all pre-booked deals. Can't really easily be changed normally as much. And it's if you go on the deals page and you're looking to come down here, and say it's not within the next month or two, please don't think that this is all we have on the deals page, though. These are all our confirmed reservations, which means that Jason's a DVC member. He booked a room. His family can't go. They list that room for us, and we sell it for them. You know, normally you can just go to our check availability tool, put in whatever dates you want, and we'll check the DVC system for you. These are, you know, already locked in rooms, and a lot of times these rooms could be at some of the more popular resorts that could have sold out 10 months ago. But again, that DVC member isn't able to make it, so their loss is your gain. And a lot of times when they're last minute, you know, we're normally 40% off Disney's prices to begin with. And a lot of times when these reduced listings come in, they're even cheaper than that. So definitely make sure you check out our deals page. I can't encourage that enough. We've got a ton on there. And again, a lot of them are even discounted more than what we normally discount them.
And I'm just curious, besides Walt Disney World, is there some Alani?
There are some, yes.
Okay. Because a lot of locals, they like to go to Alani on those.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, like the locals here come to Walt Disney World for 1 or 2 nights. The locals like to go to Alani.
Yeah, I don't believe there's any Vero Beach or Hilton Heads on there at the moment. But again, they very easily could be. But yeah, there were definitely some Alanis on there, but there's a ton of Disney World. Or if you want to check out the brand new Grand Floridian, you know, section that they have over there, a lot of those as well. There's a lot of stuff to check out, a lot of discounted rooms. Last minute, Disney sold out. You want to swing down for a couple nights with the family, we have availability, so please check it out.
So just, you know, again, I know a lot of people have already rented from DVC-Rental many times over, but let's just give them a brief summary. So they see the confirmed reservation, they see it, they click.
Yep. If you're on the main deals page, you find one of the reservations you like, you click on it. It pulls up all the information for that room. There's pictures, some of them have videos. There's resort amenities. It'll tell you about what restaurants and all the information for the room and for the resort. And then you can just click like the book now button. And at that point, it's going to ask you for, you know, all the information that Disney needs.
And they need the name of every guest.
Yep, name of every guest.
Age of every guest.
Age of anybody who's under 18. Anybody who's an adult is just listed as an adult. But if there's any children in the room, Disney wants to know the ages of the children.
And do they have to supply like the salutation still? Like,
you do.
Okay, so you have the salutation for everybody.
Yes, if you're Master or Mrs. or, you know, for the kids, to let us know. Because again, there are a lot of people who have names that could be possibly a guy or a girl's name. Perfectly fine. Just let us know. We don't want to insult anybody, but just all the information in the room: name, address, phone number, email address, and then it's going to ask you for a $200 deposit, which goes towards the total. So that, you know, that's like you're putting down a deposit on a car that shows that you're interested in it. We will then go out and switch the reservation over to you. So essentially the DVC member then just has to contact Disney and say, hey, I'm not going to be in the room. The Smith family is taking this reservation and everything is booked in your names for you. You know, you don't have to pretend to be somebody else. You know, Disney knows that you and your family are coming. Everything will link up on your My Disney experience immediately. So at any time you can go in there and log on to My Disney experience, pull up your reservation and see everything on there. So
if somebody was on their lunch break at say 12:11 p.m. and they wanted to book it, could they be done by 12:21?
Potentially, yes.
Okay.
Some DVC members give us their login, and if we have the login, we can possibly do it faster. 10 minutes is a little tough. You never know, but you know, essentially, we try to have everything booked. You know, on our website, we'll say we have try to have everything booked within 24 hours. We typically have 90% of the stuff that comes in booked probably within an hour or so.
So it's pretty easy peasy though.
No, super easy peasy. And at that point, you're good. We contact the DVC member. And again, possibly we're making the change if we have the login. Otherwise, the DVC member has to make the change for you. And again, the DVC member could be at work and they might say, hey, yeah, this is great. Thank you for selling this. I'll get to this once I get home from work today. So it could possibly be a couple hours, but I mean, it should be relatively quick because we're not worried about losing the room because the room's already locked in. It's secured. It's been booked already. We just need to make name changes on it. So
be sure to go to DVC-Rental. There's or
Deals button.
Yep. Deals button or DVC-Rental.com/deals.
Yep.
So get the deals button, get on there. Those are reservations that are already booked. So you don't even have to know if it's available. That is a reservation booked. We just need to switch it into your family's names, get you in there, get you eating at the parks with Scott. You'll be having a great time.
Yes, and again, if anyone wants to take me to the parks and buy me things like cheeseburger egg rolls, I will gladly go with you. I will sell myself out for some of these foods.
So we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next week. And be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. We're still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So we don't have to, you don't have to see me in a tie anymore, and we can stop talking about seed corn.
Yes, that seed corn, I'm not sure if you saw, you started going into the first thing about buy and sell DVC, and I was just still sitting here laughing as I'm picturing seed corn and the male corn and the female corn. I'm like, I need to find out more about this. So I will be investigating seed corn and the
tasseling.
The great tasseling that happens. Thank you so much for watching.